welcome back to our new episode of podcast Powering the Future. I am FARHANA as a host for today's podcast, and joining me today is Miss QUISTINA as my co-host for today.
Hello everyone, it's great to be here. I'm really excited about today's topic because we will be exploring one of the world's most well-known companies, which is Panasonic, that has managed to stay relevant and successful for over a century.
Exactly, when we hear the name of Panasonic, most of us think it is about TVs, air conditioners, or any other home appliances. But did you know that it is also involved so many things that happening behind the scenes? It is a company that keeps evolving with technology while staying to its true value.
And to help us unpack that, we have three incredible guests that will be joining our podcast today. Let's welcome Miss AISYAH, the loyal customer from Panasonic, and Miss SYAFIQAH, the Head of Innovation and Research from Panasonic Japan, and lastly, Miss QURRA, the Head of Sustainability and Digital Strategy from Panasonic Malaysia. Please welcome.
Okay, everyone.
Welcome.
Hi. How are you? I'm fine.
Okay.
Have a seat. Thanks for
Alright, before we get into the heavy stuff, I will share a little bit about our Panasonic history. Panasonic has been around since 1918. It was founded by Konosuke Matsushita in Osaka, Japan. That's more than 100 years of past of continuous innovation of their company.
Yeah, and what's amazing is how the company started really small, just a few employees making light bulb sockets, and now it's a global brand operating in over 400 companies worldwide.
That's incredible. My family has always trusted Panasonic like since I was little. Everything in our house had Panasonic logo on it. From the old radio, to the rice cooker, everything lasted years.
I think that's a very common story. I also think that Panasonic built that long-term loyalty because they focus on reliability and quality.
True, their slogan, a better life, a better world, really sum up. It's not just about the product, it's about improving people's everyday life through technology.
Exactly, and behind all that, there's a lot of transformation and innovations that happening. So let's move into that. Miss SYAFIQAH, you have been a part of Panasonic's journey in Japan, right? And how has the company changed over the years about their digital?
It's a great question. Panasonic has been on a huge journey of digital transformation. We have shifted from traditional home appliances to smart and connected solutions. Our latest air conditioner, washing machine, and refrigerator are all part of the IoT ecosystem, which means you can control them remotely through your smartphone. Yes, I actually use that feature at home. It tells me when to the clean air filter. It's so convenient. That's right. That's part of our smart living concept. We are integrating artificial intelligence and data analytics to make life easier, more energy efficient for our users.
And I think it's not just for home, right? Panasonic also created that smart city in Japan. I'm sorry, Miss SYAFIQAH, what is it called again?
Yes, Fujisawa Sustainable Smart Town is one of our proudest projects, a fully functioning city powered by renewable energy, smart grids, and electric vehicles. The entire community is designed around sustainability and energy.
That's incredible. It's like a real-life futuristic city.
And what's really cool is that residents they actually save up to 70% more energy compared to normal city. It's not science fiction, it's really happening.
Yes, that's honestly so impressive. I wish Malaysia had something like that. Yeah, we are getting there. In Malaysia, we are slowly integrating similar technology in certain residential areas by using smart home devices and solar systems. So it's still growing, but it's exciting to see.
So in a way, Panasonic innovation is not just about the product, right? It's about building an ecosystem that connects homes, cities, and people, right?
Exactly, and that's what makes their innovation journey so special. So, Miss SYAFIQAH, again, I heard that Panasonic also partners with a big company like Tesla, right?
Yes, our company's big Tesla is one of our biggest milestones. Panasonic supplied lithium-ion battery for Tesla electric vehicle is part of our commitment to sustainable energy and mobility.
Wow, I didn't realize that Panasonic was that deeply involved in the EV industry.
Yes, and it's all driven by our Japanese philosophy of Kaizen, which means continuous improvement. Every employee from factory worker to engineer are contribute to innovation every day.
That's so inspiring, Shafiqah. Innovation doesn't always have to be massive, but sometimes it's about improving little bit by little, but keeps the consistency, I think.
Yeah, that's right. That mindset also applies how we approach sustainability here in Malaysia. And every small change adds up to a big difference.
Speaking of sustainability, Ms. Qurra, can you tell us about Panasonic environmental goals?
Sure, sustainability is a huge part of what we do. Our global goal is to reach carbon neutrality by 2050. That means zero net carbon emission in all our factories and supply chains. That's really ambitious. How are you guys planning to achieve that? Through a mix of innovation and green operations. For example, we have implemented smart factory systems that use artificial intelligence to optimize production and reduce waste. And we also invest heavily in renewable energy and recycling programs.
That sounds so great, but I imagine it was not easy, right?
Definitely not. The biggest challenge is cost. Developing eco-friendly technology and materials requires a lot of research and funding. But we believe it worth it for long-term sustainability.
That's true. And on top of that, you're also competing with big names like Samsung and LG, right? Who have aggressive marketing strategies.
Yes, competition keeps us on our roots, but instead of focusing on marketing, Panasonic provides trust and product review. Our customers are our best ambassadors.
I agree with that. When something for the last 4 years and works well, you don't even think about switching the brand.
Exactly, and that's how loyalty grew through quality and purpose.
Okay, this is my favorite part, which is the future. What kind of technology is Panasonic focusing on next?
We are currently exploring AI-driven home automation, robotic and even smart healthcare solutions. Imagine a home that can monitor your air quality, your sleep, and even use your neighbor and adjust lighting and temperature automatically.
That sounds like something out science fiction movie. Yeah.
So it's not just about comfort. Panasonic also cares about their users' health and well-being, right?
Yeah.
We are working on solutions that improve mental and physical wellness at home. Another exciting area is hydrogen energy. Panasonic is investing in hydrogen-based power system for clean energy.
And in Malaysia, we are looking into expanding solar and EV infrastructure, especially as more people to shift into the electric cars.
That's great. It really shows how Panasonic innovation connects global progress with local action.
I love that. So the future may looks like more smart and sustainable. So before we close, I think we should talk about Panasonic's achievement too.
Well, we have been recognized as one of the world's most sustainable companies. And our smart town in Japan has been a global model for eco-friendly living.
And our battery division continues to expand, supporting the global shift to electric vehicle and renewable energy.
That's so inclusive. As a customer, it makes me proud to be part of a brand that actually walks to the top.
And it really proved that the old company doesn't mean outdated. Panasonic is proof that with innovation and adaptability, even 100 years of company can still lead the way.
Right, beautifully said, QUISTINA. Alright everyone, before I wrap up this podcast, let's share one thing about what you have learned from the Panasonic's journey.
For me, it's that technology should always serve people, not the other way around. But Panasonic gets that right.
I would say keep improving, keep limit. Innovation does not stop even after 100 years.
And I would say sustainability and technology must go hand in hand. That's how real progress happens.
And I have learned that leadership is not just about growth, it's about responsibility.
That's so true. So Panasonic's journey shows that innovation, sustainability, and human values can exist beautifully, right?
So, thank you to our wonderful guests, Ms. Shafiqah, Ms. Qurra, and Ms. Aisha, for joining us today.
And thank you all for listening to this podcast, which is Powering the Future. Don't forget to stay curious, stay kind, and keep innovating.